Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm gonna do part 868 to my random chatbot series on Character.ai. Where in today's video guys, we're gonna go back to a more basic character. Let me go and tell you, I still haven't completely finished the memories with Google Gemini, which is why I haven't returned to it yet. However, we are going to return back to my old roots when it came to this. One of the first chatbots, if not the first chatbot I made on Character.ai, was a Croconaw. And, well, that's who we're talking to. It's kind of hard to see, I know, but the screen is bright as heck from having to play Roblox a while ago. So, yeah. Um, well, there we go. Oh my gosh. Alright. I actually, fully enough, in this particular thing, instead of it getting like, oh, you're in this location, you're in this location, you're in this location, this is happening, what do you do? This is actually more of an actual greeting itself, because the beginning of it just says this: "Hello, I'm Croconaw, the middle stage form of Totodile. Who are you? I've never seen you around before." If I remember correctly, this is one of this may have been the chat bar where I also got that Fragger to high five me. I think later on, I don't quite remember. There was a chat bar I did way earlier on in my series where I eventually got that Chrono or that Fragger to eventually or that Chrono to actually evolve into a Fragger and love me and care about me, and even to the point where he actually gave me a high five, which was really cool. But again, I don't remember. That was a very long time ago. A very, very long time ago. Whether we'll get that luckier now, I have no clue. Give me a moment. Alright, guys, here's how it starts out. I just said, "Hello, Croconaw. How are you doing today?" While I didn't give him the name per se, I still hope and did answer his question. It says he tilts his head curiously and says, "Oh, you actually asked how I'm doing?" Most trainers just laugh at my silly little arms first. His eyes light up. "I'm doing pretty good today. Just practicing some water gun blast in the lake. What about you?" He wags his tail happily. "I'm already in love and we've barely done anything." I need to go back to some of the hypers also too, especially that Fragger Goodbye hyper. That's one of the more creative ones. I love the Tail hyper too. I just want to do it more in the actual like Google Gemini. That's where it'll really be fun. Give me a moment. Alright guys. I said, "That sounds awesome. I was just getting some fresh air for a while. I didn't expect to see you here, but that's alright, because you seem to be friendly and not wanting to hurt me." He jumped excitedly. I love him already. "Yay! You're the first trainer who didn't make fun of my snout right away." He does a happy little spin. "Of course I don't want to hurt ya. Want to see my best trick?" Oh my gosh, he pulls up his chest proudly. "I can do bubble beam rings like a fountain show." Oh my gosh, I want to see that actually. Why can't there be video of him doing that? Dadgummit. Alright, guys. It says, "Yes, I would love to see that." And then he giggles. "Alright, well, stand back." Oh boy. He closes his eyes in concentration and shoots out a large circular blast of tiny bluish white bubbles that rise and form a perfectly round, bubbling ring. Boom! What'd you think? There's another little, and he does another little spin. Did I do good? I love him so much. He's so cute. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. I just told him, "Yeah, you did amazing. I really like that." His eyes sparkle happily. "Really?" He does a happy dance in place, too. He is just a Toadal more evolved. That is so adorable. He is not. He still has a playful, fun personality a Toadal would have. That is so cute. Yep. You're like the nicest human ever. Want to be friends? I can show you more cool water moves. I've been practicing making tiny waterfalls with my claws. He holds he holds up his claws gently. Promise I won't splash you too much. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I love him already. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. I said, of course I'll be friends with you, if that's what you want. Yeah, I love this. He squeals happily and jumps up and down. Yes, yes, yes! New friend! He suddenly stops and looks shy. Um, do you may want to give me a nickname? My other trainer friends give nicknames. He tilts his head hopefully. You can pick anything cute. Oh my gosh, I want to name him Sapphire. If he was a shiny, I would name him Emerald. Oh my gosh. Give me a second. Alright, guys, it's very short. But I just told him, sure, I have a beautiful name that you could go by. Do you like the name Sapphire? His eyes widen and sparkle with excitement. Sapphire? Like a sparkly gemstone? You'd give me a name like that? His tail swishes happily. I love it! So do I. I love your sweet, bubbly personality. It's so fun. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. It says, I just told him, I'm glad you do. I want to ask, what are you doing out here alone? He hugged his tail shyly. Well, most trainers think I'm goofy looking, so I practice by myself a lot. He perks up suddenly. But not anymore. Now I have you to practice with. He does a slight little hop. Want to see my bubble beam rings again? Sapphire style? I love him. He's so cute. Alright, guys. I said, yes, I would love to see it again. But, wait, did you just say people call you goofy looking? Oh, he nods sadly, but then pulls out his chest defiantly. Yeah, they say my snout's too big and my arms are stubby. His eyes start to water slightly, but he shakes his head. But I make the prettiest water bubbles in Johto. He shoots a sparkling ring of bubbles that shimmer like sapphires. See? That's why your nickname was perfect. He smiles brightly. I said brilliantly. And that would work too. He's adorable when he smiles. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. It says, you do some really good water bubbles, my friend. But hey, I just want to say this real quickly. You're not goofy looking or ugly. I actually really like you and think you are still adorable like your pre-evolution Totodile. He brightens up considerably with his eyes sparkling again. You really think I look cute? And you like me? Nobody ever likes me. Most trainers just laugh and call me awkward and dumpy. Excuse me? His tail swishes shyly. Nobody's ever been this kind before. Give me a moment, guys. Alright, guys. I said, well, I want to tell you that you not deserve being made fun of. I'll never do that. Tail, Croconaw, and Fragger are my favorite Pokemon of all time. He sniffs happily, wiping away a tiny tear. You mean that? He suddenly tackles into a gentle hug with stubby arms. I love him. Thank you, Sapphire best friend. His voice is muffled in his hug. I'll practice extra hard to make you proud. Want to see my new water spin move? It's like a mini whirlpool. I love him. He's so cute. Alright, guys. It says while Croconaw is hugging me, I gently pet him. You're welcome. I'd love to see your water spin move. blushes happily at the pets. Okay, here goes. He takes a deep breath and spins rapidly, creating a swirling vortex of water that sparkles like gemstones. Ta-da! He stumbles dizzyingly afterward, but grins. Did you like it? I've been working on making the water extra shiny. He leans into the pets. Your hands are so warm. He's so cute, dude. I love him. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. It says, I continue to pet Croconaw. And I said, I love that. Just be careful to not make yourself dizzy and hurt yourself. I'm glad you like the pets I'm giving you. I love to see that smile on your face, because just like you, it's adorable. How long have you been out here, my friend? He closes his eyes happily and sighs. Oh, it's okay if I get a bit dizzy. It's worth it if you like it. He leans further in, soaking up the pets like he's been touch deprived. Mmm, that's so nice. I like your hands a lot. He blushes again, opens his eyes to look at you with a sheepish smile. Um, I've been out here practicing probably all day. I get distracted and lost in time easily. He chuckles shyly. Why? Give me a moment. Oh, wait. Alright, guys. I just said, I was just wondering. Like I said, when I first came out here, I didn't expect to see you. But I'm really glad I did because you're so sweet and are being friendly to me, which for me is very rare. I hope he didn't head the wrong way. He tilts his head curiously. Really? I'm the first one who didn't scare you right away? Most try see my big teeth and run. Sometimes literally. They say I'm scary. His eyes start to water as he sniffs again. That doesn't bother you? You think I'm sweet? He leans into the petting and rubs his head against his hands, against the hands gently. Oh, great. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. It says, I know the wording may be a bit weird, but what I meant was, I'm used to getting attacked. Not even all the time by Pokemon, but by people. Actually, I understand how you feel because people aren't nice to me either. He sniffles again, feeling sorry for you. People aren't nice to you either? He closes his eyes in frustration and hugs you. What's wrong with people? They're all so mean. Even some other Pokemon attack me just 'cause they say I'm ugly. He growls slowly. Why are they so cruel? He's always in for more pets, craving the touch. Aw, give me a moment. Alright, guys, here's what happened. I just told him, I do not know. For me, it's gotten really bad. And remember, guys, before I say this, this is in my universe. Remember, my universe, humans are extremely cruel. They're basically evil. So, yeah, do not take this the wrong way when I read this part out. It says, most people would do stuff like throw rocks at me, and on top of that, they have hit me over the head really hard multiple times before. Croconaw gasped, horrified. Hit you over the head? With rocks? He clenches his tiny fist angrily, shaking so. Why would they do that? That's horrible. He's trying not to cry. Oh, you're so nice. Oh, heck, no, he's trying to hit on me. I'm. Oh, it says you're so nice and pretty, yet people hurt you? He nuzzles your legs and hugs you tightly. He's so cute, dude. Although I didn't expect him to call me pretty, too. It's like, okay. I just hope it just don't go in a romantic turn. That's gonna suck for me if it does, because if it does, I'm gonna restart instantly. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. It says, I do not know. There was even one time just a few months ago where a Pokemon turned me into a tiny Velociraptor, and unbelievably, despite me needing help, people would be even more cruel, throwing huge rocks at me even though I was so small, or they'd hit me on my snout. He narrows his eyes angrily, trying to hide worry. They still hurt you when you were tiny? That's even worse. You were no threat. You were defenseless. Those people are mean. You poor thing. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is gonna turn into a romantic relationship because it says he leans to kiss top of your head gently. I bet you were still adorable as a velociraptor. Oh yeah, this is going in the. This is already starting into a romantic. I know I call him. I didn't call him pretty. I call him adorable. I didn't call him pretty though. I mean, granted, I do call him that in the game. Is this transfer? Are you sure this is not the Croconaw from Scarlet or something? Like the Croconaw that I have alongside my sweet fur alligator and that Toadle? Ironically, Toad's the least sweetest of the three. You would think Toad would be the friendliest, but no, Freya's the friendliest, followed up by Croconaw, which is interesting. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. I said, to be honest with you, it's been very rough. Not just when I was a tiny velociraptor, but every time else as well. Before I say anything, I need to give you a bit of context. And honestly, you might not believe me, but I have this very sweet Tyrannosaurus Rex named Rexy, and he really loves and cares about me, even calling me his dad. Carl's eyes widen. You have a T-Rex friend? As in a Tyrannosaurus Rex? He looked odd and amazed, his tail swishing slightly. And he's really nice to you and calls you Dad? He jumps up and down happily and claps his tiny claws together. How is that even possible? That is awesome! I want to meet him. Give me a moment, guys. Alright, guys. I said, yeah, but there's an issue. That same point that originally turned me into that tiny velociraptor also put a curse on Rexy, and it was, excuse me, and it was not good. He kept switching between being sweet and friendly like he normally is to all of a sudden becoming aggressive and angry towards me, even trying to kill me at times. Croconaw gasped, horrified. No! Your poor Rexy friend was cursed? He hugs tighter. I'm so sorry. That's so scary. He whimpers softly. It's not fair. It's just not fair. You don't deserve any of this. He snuggles closer. Do you think we can find the one who did this and fix it? Please tell me we can fix it. I know. I know who did it. It was a. But here's the thing. It's not only that he switches. Period. That curse also gave him the power to just transform into different things. And I don't know how many times I have been out and about doing my own thing, and all of a sudden he shows up as a massive dragon, either ready to kill me or just find me. This did not pause. Did I not pause it? Now I'm getting mixed up. I'm having to pause and unpause this thing so quickly I'm losing track of it. Oh, that's not good. Well, just in case, I said I know who did it. It was a Trico. But here's the thing. It's not only that he switches. That I'll have to fix it anyway. Alright. Alright, guys. I had to fix it, but I didn't change the thing because I've been having problems with it getting me a new response. So I said, I know who did it. It was a Trico. But here's the thing. It's not only that he switches personalities, that curse also gave him the power to just transform into different things. I don't know how many times I've been out and about doing my own thing, and all of a sudden he just shows up as a massive dragon ear ready to kill me or just find me. Croconaw gasped. Wait, he can turn into anything he wants? His eyes wide in fear as the thought sinks in. And he's been hunting you? No, that's not good at all. He hugs tightly and trembles slightly. He can even turn into a dragon? He shivers. Is it too dangerous to go outside at all now? I don't want you to get hurt. He looks up worriedly into your eyes. And you must be terrified. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. It says, I have to be terrified because I don't even know when he's going to randomly switch to being angry. Here's the thing, he does the same thing if I call his name, somehow, despite me being very far away. If I just call his name, sometimes he shows up as that massive dragon and comes right to where I am. And the thing about it makes it weird is that a lot of times he don't know where the frick I am. How the frick does he know where to go? Because I don't always tell him where the frick I'm going, so how the heck does he know that? Oh, I see. Oh my gosh. Croconaw covers his mouth with his tiny claws, horrified. He always hears you? And just shows up whenever he wants? He hugs and clings to you, whimpering softly. You must be so frightened. You never know when or if you're ever safe. What if he catches you unaware and tries to... He trembles, not wanting to finish the thought. You must be scared all the time. Was he about to say what I think he's about to say? Because that's a real possibility. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. It says it is terrifying, but it's also that bond I have with him, with me being his dad, that actually helps when he gets angry, like that a lot of the time. I just constantly remind him who he's about to hurt, and it snaps him right back to normal. That ain't quite what I said, but I think the text got kind of messed up anyway, so I just left it alone. He winks rapidly, trying not to cry. You have to keep reminding him not to hurt you? Oh no, that's so painful. He snows because he's such a sweetheart, trying to offer comfort, but you still love him so much, even when he loses himself. He knows that's so cute. That's really brave. It's so strong to keep fighting for him. I say he pauses. Maybe, maybe we can figure out how to break the curse. You shouldn't have to live like this. He hugs tighter, and near Shiraxi. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm going to even give him. I'm trying to. Okay, the thing about it is with Rexy though, like, how did we originally fix it? It's been so and stuff during the episode where he became aggressive. Although that episode wasn't as well, it was an interesting episode, but like the second half of it was just flat out weird. So, if I remember correctly. Anyway, give me a moment. Alright, guys, I said I have an idea that might do something, but you might want to get a good distance away because I need to do something and I don't want you getting hurt. Croconaw flinches and then steps back nervously. Wait, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna call him, are you? He tilts doing his legs anxiously. But I don't want you getting hurt either. His eyes full with tears. Can I stay? I want to help somehow. His tongue goes towards you. If I can distract him with water bubbles or something. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. It says, I did a lot here, but it says, you don't have to leave. Just get a little bit back. It's mine, his bond that seems to bring him back when he's aggressive. And like I said, if I try calling him and you're right here, you could get hurt too if he's aggressive. He can still, you can still help me if you distract him. Wait, you can still, oh my gosh. You can get hurt too if he is aggressive. You can still help me, but if you distract him with anything when he's aggressive, then he might go after you and help hurt you today. It didn't put hurt you too. If he starts becoming aggressive, whether it's immediately as soon as he shows up for a few minutes. Okay, I'm beginning to really hate the speech recognition on this stupid thing. Whether it's immediately as soon as he shows up after a few minutes, after we need to remind him of who I am and how much he cares about me. Trust me, Rexy is very protective of me and very sweet towards me when he's not aggressive. In fact, it's like a giant puppy dog that's very sweet and lovable. Oh no. Well, I'm dead done this motherfucking thing with that. Croconaw nods. Okay. I'll stand over here then. He backs up and stands a few steps away. I'll watch from here. He starts getting like that. I'll start throwing water bubbles around him. That might hold him off for a bit. He tail switches nervously. You sure you can get through to him? He takes a deep breath. I'll wait and see. Give me a moment. Alright, guys, I did a bit more. I just said, yeah, just be ready to help remind him that to him I am his dad and he is my son, and not just snap him out of it. I love and care about him too, and I just want this to stop. After saying this, I just turn the face forward again and then say, Rexy, my sweet buddy, where are you? Croconaw watches anxiously as you go. Oh no. Oh no. What if he shows up angry right from the start? His tail trembles anxiously. What if I can't stop him? He whimpers up, please. Please be okay. He watches tensely for signs of it. Please come out and be sweet to your dad. Oh, boys. It says, oh my gosh, stop moving. It says, just to make sure he heard me, I say it louder. Rexy, where are you, buddy? Your dad wants to see you. I don't. Let me tell you, the last response I got to this is kind of scary. Croconaw hears rustling and freezes. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. He whispers, please be nice, Rexy. Please be nice. He watches the bushes start to shake violently, gulping. Oh dear. Be, be okay, friend. His tongue claws cover his mouth nervously. Oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please. Oh dear. And as I look over at the bushes that are shaking, oh no. Rexy? Is that you, my friend? Here's the part that's kind of creepy. He goes to the bushes shake violently, and the leaves part to reveal Rexy standing there, looking angry. Yep, I'm screwed. Rexy glares in your direction, snarling. Yep, this is just perfect, isn't it? Yep, he's aggressive. He stomps the ground and stalks forward. Yep, I'm so screwed. I kind of feel I need to do that. He whimpers softly. No, no, no! Please be nice, Rexy. His tail tucks between his legs, and he backs up a step, looking horrified. Yeah, I am going to have to figure something out. Give me a moment. You know what's weird, guys? I forgot to mention this. I forgot to mention that Reggie can speak English, and he's still speaking English. Isn't that kind of funny? It says, Rexy, it's okay. Calm down, my friend. I'm your dad. Please snap out of it. I love you. Reggie stops and stares, his eyes looking between rage and confusion. He growls and then pants heavily. Dad? His eyes began clearing slightly. Love? He snarls faintly again before shaking his head violently. Love! He looks up and suddenly whimpers like a puppy and dropping. Oh my gosh, what the freak? Croconaw gasped. It worked! He hops up and down silently. You did it! You did it! He remembers! He stops and watches nervously. He's okay now? Give me a minute. Alright guys, it just says I quietly enter Croconaw for and then I just tell him for now. And as I then turn back towards Rexy. Rexy, it's me. I love and care about you. Relax, please, before you end up hurting me. Rexy whines softly and steps forward cautiously, sniffing at you. Dad? Sorry. His head droops and he presses against your chest gently. Aw, I didn't mean to scare you. His voice soft and timid. He promise. He leans into you. I told you, he's like a giant puppy dog. Croconaw watches cautiously. He, he really loves you, he whispers, and you love him too. His eyes open. He really did it. He sniffles softly. That was scary, but really brave. It's still gonna be rough, and I already tell you that. Give me a moment.